everyone, welcome back. Today is Friday, 26th June 2020. Right, today in maths, as we are coming to the end of the unit of time, we are going to do the end of unit quiz. Pause the video and please make sure you have your workbook, a pencil and a different color pencil or different color pen to mark your quiz with. Please download the worksheets from class charts or email. Write the short date at the top of the page, 26.6.20. Once you've finished your work, please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. Right, before we start with the quiz, I would like us to recap what we have learned so far within these 2 weeks. Right, so I'm going to go through this knowledge organizer because it has most of the learning for this past 2 weeks. Okay, looking at the key vocabulary, we came across these words: time, clock, hours, minutes, hand, o'clock, half past, quarter past, quarter to, 5 minutes, duration, shorter and longer. Over here, what we have got is we have got times which are either half past or o'clock on there. Now this one is showing us what does past and to look like. So this is o'clock, quarter past, half past and quarter to. Right, we had been looking at time, telling time to 5 minutes. And we looked at what the minute hand is. So the long hand points to the minutes past or to the hour. The hour hand is the short hand, points to the hour. If this hand is pointing between hours, it is either past the earlier hour or to the later hour. So if we look at this clock here, so the numbers from 1 all the way to 6 is minutes past the hour. Then the numbers 7 to 11 is minutes to the next hour. And when the minute hand goes on 12 is o'clock. We had also looked at there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So if we start from here, we go on to 0. We are on 0, sorry. And then we count in 5s, then we go all the way to 12, which is 60 minutes. Right, we also looked at there are 24 hours in a day, so from morning to afternoon to evening to night. We also looked at finding duration, so duration is the time between the start till the end. So we looked at, for example, over here, it's 20 minutes past 1 is the start time, end time is 20 to 2. So the minute hand was on 4 and then it went to 8. So the duration was 20 minutes had passed. So we were counting in 5s. Then we were comparing durations of time. So compare the time using the vocabulary longer and shorter. Right, it's time for your quiz. Please try and do the questions on your own, like we would in school, as a hot task. And it is okay if you get some of the questions wrong, because then I can help you understand it better. Right, pause the video here and please make sure you have downloaded the worksheets, or if you are going to be doing in your workbooks, please make sure you have your workbook and a pencil. And please make sure that you have your different colored pen or pencil to mark your quiz with. Right, this is the first question. So what you got is you've got the clocks on one side, you've got the time on the other side, and what you need to do is match each time to the time shown on the clock. So draw the lines to match the clock faces to the time over here. Okay, question number 2 is write the time shown on each clock. Use these words to help you. So it's quarter past and quarter to help you to answer these 3 questions. Okay, question number 3. is draw the hands on the clocks to show each time. So this one's 9:05 and this one is 8:22. So you need to draw the hands. Right, question number 4. A machine fills one box every minute. How many boxes does it fill in 1 hour? So you need to write down the number of boxes there. Question number 5. Order the times from shortest to longest. So you got 1 hour, 5 minutes, half an hour, and 42 minutes. So starting from the shortest, going all the way to the longest time. And finally, question number 6 is Jane sets off to school at 7 o'clock. She arrives at school at 25 minutes to 8. How long was Jane's journey? And we have come to the end of the quiz, and now that you have finished your quiz, here are your answers. Only carry on with this video if you have finished with the quiz so that you can see the answers. Right, the first one is 12:30. The second one is 9 o'clock. The third one is 6 o'clock. And the fourth one is 9:30. If you got all those, give yourselves a tick on all those. And if you got all those right, well done. Right. So we had to use the words quarter past and quarter to. So the first one is 1:15. The second one is 1:45. And the third one is 10:15. Right. We had to draw the hands on the clock. So it was 9:05. So the minute hand is on 1. And the hour hand is on 9. 20 to 8, the minute hand is on 8 and the hour hand is just before 8. Okay, a machine fills one box every minute. How many boxes does it fill in 1 hour? So we have to remind ourselves 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So as it says, it was filling one box every minute. So how many boxes did it fill? 60 boxes. Right, order the times from shortest to longest. We did this yesterday. So the trick was, if you remember, changing this to remind you. So 1 hour is 60 minutes, half an hour is 30 minutes, then you had 5 minutes and 42 minutes. So the shortest time was 5 minutes, then it was half an hour, 42 minutes, and then 1 hour. Now the final question. Jane sets off to school at 7 o'clock. She arrives at school at 25 to 8. How long was the journey? So what you could have done was used your clocks and counted in 5s. I'm going to show you on my clock. So here's my clock. Jane sets off at 7 o'clock and her journey finishes at 25 minutes to 8. So 25 minutes to 8 is when the minute hand would come on 7. Right, let's count in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So the journey took 35 minutes long. So how long was Jane's journey? It was 35 minutes. We have come to the end of the quiz, and if you got all these questions right, well done. Once you have finished your work, please make sure to send your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. See you on Monday. Bye.